Okay, welcome everybody. Welcome Prakash from Delhi at midnight. Welcome Deepika from Leicester at the moment. And let's see who else will join us today. We'll speak a little bit later about your job and all of that, right? Yeah. You found something? No. Little bit later. Let's first do a bit of kirtan. Have you? No, we can speak now a little bit. Have you? I mean, you're doing the right things, obviously. You know how to go about of finding a job.
Yeah, no.
Would you, any job? Anything you will do? If you go down the shops, they sometimes have in the window, we want some stuff required, quite a lot. So you go to these people. I have seen signs up, stuff required, I don't remember.
City center, all the shop.
Well, not city center. Go down London Road. Yes. Both sides, London Road. I'll keep my eyes open. But most importantly, have you approached Krishna? Are you praying to Krishna? Yes? Here. These lords are very merciful. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, in the cabinet with a mirror in the bathroom, the metal box. So Krishna says, we just have discussed on Wednesday in Bhagavad Gita, if someone comes to me, I'll wait when you're done. Someone coming? No, no. If Krishna says, if you come to me, even though you have material desires, means someone is in distress. There are many people in distress. You come to Krishna, please save me from my distress. I'm in anxiety. I'm depressed. Please, Krishna, do something. Or if someone is in want of money, or if someone is inquisitive, or someone wants knowledge, these are all material motives. But Krishna says, these are all magnanimous souls, right? They're not ordinary souls. They're pious souls. And Krishna said they're magnanimous. Why? Because they're coming to me for help. Because there are millions of people that don't come to Krishna for help at all. They say, I can do it myself. So if someone is approaching Krishna, is a magnanimous soul for whatever reason, of course, we don't call that pure devotional service, which pure devotion is someone approaches Krishna, not for wanting anything, but just how can I serve you? Well, I want to do something for you. I don't want anything in return. But still, those approach him who want something, relief of distress and finding a job and getting married and so many things. Then Krishna, these are magnanimous souls. So my advice is pray to Krishna. Pray very hard. How to pray to Krishna? The best prayer is chanting Hare Krishna, right? Now, in a moment, we do some kirtan. While we do kirtan, you're chanting along the Hare Krishna mantra in your heart. Say, please Krishna, help me. It's very powerful. You have that faith Krishna can help? Yes, because Krishna is a big magician. If Krishna is pleased with your prayer and your sincerity of praying to him, he can help in a split second. Suddenly, out of nowhere, some job position comes up. I've seen it many, many times. But Krishna wants us to depend on him. Okay, Krishna, I can't find a job. Please, you help me. Find a way here. Give me the intelligence. Or bring someone right. I mean, you never know. Someone may walk here in, we talk and say, oh yes, I would need someone in my kitchen, or I need some. All right, okay. A and B brought together. Krishna has no problem with that. He has jurisdictions of all living entities. For him to bring person A and person B, which is you, together, and achieve getting some work, that's not a problem for Krishna. But he wants you to see praying very hard to him, and also praying at home in your own words. Yes, that you will already do. But praying and chanting this Maha Mantra, that's the best prayer that you should do here and at home as well. You take your bead bag out and you chant Hare Krishna mantra. And in your heart, please Krishna, cry out in your heart, please Krishna, help me. And you will see what will happen. Wait and see. And if something happens, let me know. Because I want to also see Krishna's magic unfolding. Okay, let's chant a little bit until Ben comes and does the Aarti. And you chant along loudly and from the heart. From the heart. And if a devotee is chanting Hare Krishna, and for whatever reason, out of distress or whatever, and some tears coming down, oh, Krishna likes that very much. Very much. So, yes, we want to learn to cry for Krishna. Okay. Enough said. But that's what it is. And do remember, these deities are very reciprocative, reciprocating very much. We have seen in the past, people had so many desires fulfilled by praying to them. So they're very active. Not all deities are the same. But these deities, Nitya Satchisunta, Lord Chaitanya Nityananda, they're very merciful. So anybody approaching them for any help, whatever reason, they will act. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Trishatarine Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktavinda. Can you take the kathas? Kathas? Play?
Oh, I play this one also.
You can play that as well?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Oh, wow. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare. But you have to sing as well. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Shri Shri Tai Sachi Sundar Ji ki jai. Giriraj Govardhan ki jai. Now we're singing the Gaura Ati. That's Bengali, you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Kiba Chayo, Chayo Gaura Chande, Ara Tigosoba, Chayo, Chayo Gaura Chande, Ara Tigosoba. Cha Navitaka Vante Gaga Manalopa Cha Navitaka Vante Gaga Manalopa Rakhi Chan Vame Gatadhara Rakhi Ninitai Chan Vame Gatadhara Nig Nikate Advaita Srini Vasa Shatradhara Nikate Advaita Srini Vasa Shatradhara Vashi Yache Gaurachan Radna Simhasane Vashi Yache Gaurachan Radna Simhasane Arati Korena Brahma Ati Devakane Arati Korena Brahma Ati Devakane Narari Ati Kori Chamaradulaya Nara Hari Ati Kori Chamaradulaya Sanchaya Mukunda Vasu Gosha Atigaya Sanchaya Mukunda Vasu Gosha Atigaya Shankavache Kantapache Vache Karatala Shankavache Kantapache Vache Karatala Madhura Medanga Vache Parama Rasala Madhura Medanga Vaje Parama Rasala Shanka Vaje Kanta Vaje Madhu Madhura Madhura Vaje 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 Madhu Madhura Madhura Vaje Madhu Madhura Madhura Vaje Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Nitai Gaura Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Gaura Hari Bol Bahu Koti Chandrachini Vajana Ujvala Bahu Koti Chandrachini Vajana Ujvala Kala Deshevana Mala Kore Chalamala Kala Deshevana Mala Kore Chalamala Shiva Shukanarada Prime Gathagada Shiva Shukanarada Prime Gathagada Bhakti Vinoda Devi Gaurara Sampada Bhakti Vinoda Devi Gaurara Sampada Viva Chayo, Chayo Gaura Chante, Arra Tikashoba, Chayo, Chayo Gaura Chante, Arra Tikashoba, Cha Navitata Vahe, Jaga Manaloha, Cha Navitata Vahe, Jaga Manaloha, Gaurange Arotik Shoba, Jaga Chanamanaloha, 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 Jaga Chanamanaloha, Jaga Chanamanaloha, Haribol, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribol, Nitai Gaura Haribol, 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 Gaura Haribol, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Bolo, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Bolo Bolo, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Bolo, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Jaya Gaura Nitai, Nitai Satchitanda, Nitai Satchitanda, Nitai Satchitanda, Nitai Satchitanda, Nitai Satchitanda, Jaya Nitai Satchitanda, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Giri Govardhan, Jaya Giri Govardhan, Jai Giri Govardhan, Jai Prabhupada, 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 Jai Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Shri Shinitai Sachi Sundara Ji Ki Jai, Giriraj Govardhan Ki Jai, Gaura Premanandi, Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Vitakacharya Satarashadi Sri Shrimad A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai, Jayam Vishnupad Paramahamsa Vitakacharya Satarashadi Sri Shrimad Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Jai, Ananda Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Jai, Namacharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Jai, Prem Sikho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shri Vasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda Ki Jai, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath, Shyama Kunda Radha Kunda, Shri Giri Govardhan Ki Jai, Shri Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai, Shri Navadvip Mayapur Dham Ki Jai, Ganga Maya Muna Maya Ki Jai, Tulasi Devi Tulasi Maharani Ki Jai, Samaveda Bhaktarinda Ki Jai, Gaura Premanandi. All glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to the assembled devotees, all glories to Sri Sri Guru and Sri Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vastaya Bhutale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namaste Saraswati Devi Gurun Prasani Visheshuddha Pasthita Deshatadini. Hare Krishna. We'll sing the Nisimha prayers. Nisimhadev is protecting his devotees from all calamities. Take shelter of Lord Nisimha. He slays all opposing elements. Namaste Narasimhaya. Namaste Narasimhaya. Prahlada Maharaja. Prahlada Maharaja. Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha. Hiranyakashi Purvakshaha. Shrilatanka Nakalaye. Shrilatanka Nakalaye. Iddori Singha Paradori Singha. Iddori Singha Paradori Singho. Yato Yato Yamitato Nisimho. Yato Yato Yamitato Nisimho. Pahi Nisimho. Hiraye Nisimho. Pahi Nisimho. Hiraye Nisimho. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prabhupada. Narasimhamadim Sharanam Prabhupada. Tabakara Kamala Mudre Nakam Abhuta Sringha. Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Pringha. Keshavatmita Narahari Rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Tabakana Kamala Vare Naka Abhuta Singha. Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanu Pringha. Keshavatmita Narahari Rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavatmita Narahari Rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Keshavatmita Narahari Rupa. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jai Jagadisha Hare. Jaya Nisimhadev. Nrisimhadev. Nrisimhadev. Jaya Nisimhadev. Nrisimhadev. 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 Jaya Nisimhadev. Jaya Prahlada Maharaja. Prahlada Maharaja. Prahlada Maharaja. Jaya Prahlada Maharaja. Prahlada Maharaja. Prahlada Maharaja. Prahlada Maharaja. Jaya Prahlada Maharaja. Nrisimhadev. 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 Jai Nrisimhadev. 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 Nrisimhadev, Nrisimhadev. Nrisimhadev Bhagavan ki jai, Prahlada Maharaja ki jai, Gaura Premanandi. Hare Krishna. Very nice. Where did you learn the Midangam? When and where did you learn to play?
Bangladesh.
Wow. You had a teacher?
No.
You just picked it up.
Yeah.
Yes.
In my home, when we did kirtan, that time I played
Very
those
nice.
instruments, and that's it.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
So I would like, well, we have already last time, but again like to introduce Deepika, just freshly from Bangladesh, almost freshly, and I would like to ascertain your help. Ben, you, Jayanti Bai, not Prakash, he is in Delhi, he's a bit far away. She is urgently looking for a job, anything to maintain herself here, right? That can be quite a task. So if you come, anyone, Ben or Jayanti Bai, listen to that. If you come across somewhere someone is saying they will need some help, they can offer a job, or you see somewhere in a shop a sign, stuff required, please make a note, get it to me, I get it to Deepika, right? Because she's looking with two eyes. But if I'm looking, and you, Ben, are looking, and Jayanti Bai, that's 6 more eyes. And perhaps we can spread the word a little bit that everybody is looking out. I certainly, when I walk down to shops and I see stuff required, I'll take a picture of the shop and a picture of the notice, and I'll get back to Deepika immediately, and she will get immediately to the shop. That's we can help. And if you need, if it comes to a job, if you need a reference, I'll give you a reference. No problem. So you got a reference already. And if you need 2 references, then maybe you or Jayanti Pai, or when Vashana is back on Monday, she can give a reference too. She has been very much professional. She has been working with the court services, so very qualified of giving a reference. So that we can do on the practical level. And on the spiritual level, what to do if you're chanting in the kirtan and the mind drifts off, and the lips don't move anymore. What to do? What to do? Can happen. You chant in the middle of kirtan and your thoughts are 100 miles away. What to do? Chant louder to bring the mind back. That is wanted when we chant in the kirtan, or you chant japa. Same can happen. You're chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. The mind, or even you chant Hare Krishna, the mind goes all over the universe. Bring the mind back by chanting loudly Hare Krishna. Even one Hare Krishna. Oh, wake up. So Krishna wants that we immerse ourselves. So more we depending on Krishna and immerse ourselves in chanting Hare Krishna, so more the Lord will reciprocate. We want the Lord to reciprocate. You want the Lord to reciprocate. Not you, me, everyone wants to call on the Lord's mercy, on Krishna's mercy. Krishna is very capable of protecting his devotees. How he protected Prahlada Maharaja. You know the story? Yes. Prahlada Maharaja was saved from so many calamities. His father wanted to kill him. He was throwing him from a cliff. He was putting him into a den of snakes. He was put into boiling ghee. Krishna saved him. He was given poison food. Prahlad offered the food and Krishna took all the poison away. So, but of course Prahlad is an extreme case because he was a pure devotee. He was fully surrendered to the Lord. And Krishna reciprocates according to how much we make ourselves dependent on him, how strong we pray to him. As just mentioned before and mentioned last Wednesday, we read a beautiful verse where Srila Prabhupada is saying, we know, or wait, maybe it was Saturday, so 4 pious people, right? So one who's in distress, so one who is inquisitive, the one in want of money, and the one who wants knowledge of the Absolute. They all have a material motive of coming to Krishna. The millions of people who will never dream of coming to Krishna. No, I do it my way. So these pious souls, why are they pious? Because they're contacting Krishna. And Srila Prabhupada explains, these are magnanimous souls. They're not ordinary. We shouldn't think, oh no, only the one who is in pure devotion, that counts, and the rest, forget it. No. Srila Prabhupada is very merciful. He says, these are magnanimous souls. In fact, to my surprise, he called these 4 pious souls, he called them Mahatma, great souls. So Mahatma is not only reserved for a person who is fully surrendered. No, they're approaching Krishna. Even so, they are in distress and ask, please, Krishna, remove my distress. Please, let me find a job. Let me find a husband. Let me find a wife. Let me, this. Help me. But at least they're going to Krishna. So we can pray to Krishna for this, for help, practical help. And in due course of time, we will pray for Krishna. The prayer will change in due course of time. If we become very advanced in spiritual life, then the prayer of give me this, give me that will change into, please Krishna, let me serve you. Nrsimhadev, he said, Prahlada Maharaja, you did so nice prayers, you served me so nicely. I want to give you benediction. What was Prahlada saying? And what was Prahlada saying? And Krishna offered him a benediction.
Well, he didn't want anything for his personal son. But the nature of the pure devotee, he was asking God to be merciful to his demoniac father, Hiranyakasipu. So, like that, he wasn't asking for himself personally, but he was asking for his compassionate nature, was asking for help, for mercy towards his demoniac father. So.
What amazing! Someone wants to kill you, and you praying, please have mercy on that person. Jesus Christ did the same thing. Don't you kill him and the others who were crucified with him, next to him. He said, please have mercy on this. And they were criminals. So Prahlad said, my dear Lord Nrsimhadev, I'm not a merchant. I'm not a business person, Said I do some service for you. And if you give me something in return. That is a pure devotee, right? So one out of the four, the magnanimous Mahatmas, they want something in return, which is okay. And the Lord will reciprocate. If our prayer is strong enough, please, Krishna, help me, and I'm in a terrible situation. Please, please, help me, help me. The Lord will reciprocate. You will see. Many times we have seen how the Lord reciprocates when his devotees are in trouble, approaching him for help. Because approaching Krishna for help, one needs to have quite a bit of faith. Krishna can help. He's very capable of helping. He was capable of killing Hiranyakashipu and protecting Prahlad. So Prahlad said, no, I don't want anything in return. I'm not a merchant. I'm happy to just serve you. Don't. And the Lord was very pleased with that attitude. I don't want nothing in return. I want to serve you. But if we want something in return and we approach Krishna, yes, good. At least we approach Krishna. We need something, we are in trouble, and Krishna will reciprocate. He has done it. He's doing it all the time. All kind of people. There's a nice story. You have heard it, Ben, but Deepika has not. That was in South India. There was a very rich man, but he couldn't walk. They had to carry him in a basket. Very rich. And he said, I go into the temple. I'll offer a whole bag full of gold coins to the Lord and ask him, please, can you help me to make me walk again? It's horrible if he cannot walk. You see all the time people sitting in the wheelchair. Just the other day I saw it. What pitiable condition, sitting in the wheelchair. And somehow or other he had a band around his legs. I don't know why, he said his legs won't spread open, so keep. And then his wife helped him, and then they had to put the wheelchair in the boot of the car with some electric lift, and what a trouble. Huh? So he was distressed. He couldn't walk. He had some disease, he couldn't walk. So he said, I'll pray to the Lord. I will offer these gold coins to the Lord. Please, accept it. Heal me. That was his prayer. So he wasn't yet at the temple, and he came along with many servants, rich man. So before going to the temple, as we do, he went to the bathing ghat, and he thought, I'll take a bath. And after that bath, I will go to the temple and offer my gold coins to the Lord and ask him to help me, to heal me, to make me walk again. At the same time, there was a very poor fellow. He was so poor. He didn't know how to maintain himself. He had no money. He begged here a little bit and there, and he hardly could fill his stomach. He also prayed to Krishna that somehow or other will come to some money to feed himself. So he had the same plan. I'll go to that temple, to the same temple where the rich man had the plan. It may have been Guru Vayur in South India. So he thought, I'll go to the temple and I pray. So he happened to be there at that bathing ghat where that rich man was. They didn't know each other. They didn't know what their purpose was, but they had the same purpose. One wanted to walk again, and the other one wanted some money to fill his stomach. So when the rich man, he put his gold coins on the step of the bathing ghat, while he got his gamsha, and they carried him into the pond that he could take his bath. At that time, the poor fellow, he saw the bag with gold coins on the steps. And he thought, oh my Lord, you have heard my prayers. He got his gold coins and he ran off. And the rich man was so shocked. No, this is for the Lord. Said he jumped out of his basket and he was running after the thief. But he couldn't catch him. And then he said, Krishna, how could something like that happen? And then he heard a voice. And Krishna said, what are you complaining about? You wanted to walk. Now you can walk. You jumped out of the basket and you can walk. But said, poor fellow, he was also praying to me. He wanted some money and he got some money. So both purposes were fulfilled at the same time. That is Krishna. Krishna can satisfy two people, even contradictory elements at the same time. He's very expert. So that's how Krishna works. That's just to illustrate a beautiful story. There are many, many stories of that nature. Krishna reciprocates with his devotees. In Mayapur, it so happened, you have been in Mayapur? Sridham Mayapur? Yes? Calcutta side?
Yeah. I hear about it.
There is a little bit away, not that far, maybe by walk, 20 minutes, half an hour, there is a small Nrsimha temple. Not everybody knows that. Old Nrsimha temple. And the Puchari, he was very old. He couldn't do the seva anymore. So he approached the devotees in Mayapur, would you like to take over? Physically I cannot do it anymore. And I trust you, you are well established, you will keep the seva going. Seva has to keep on going, regularly, non-stop. So, the contract wasn't yet signed, because even you give a property to them, there is some signature needed, something official needs to be done. It's not just, okay, you can have it, and, oh, I changed my mind, and no, not like that. But the devotee, or devotees, they did not know that. They already had started offering some food to the Lord, to Lord Jagannath. They had already started making offerings. And when they heard that the project was stalled until the signatures are under the contractor, then they stopped offering the prasad. And the head Puchari in Mayapur that same night, he had a dream where these Jagannath deities appeared in his dream and said, why are you not feeding us? You are feeding us so nicely. You're not feeding us. And they walked over the field, over the paddy field. If you don't feed us, we go to Mayapur. There we will get some prasadam. The Puchari woke up and immediately start offering food again, even though the signatures are not on her. So Krishna can do these kind of things. Anyway, we know Madhavendra Puri. Another story. He wanted to visit that Kshira Kora Gopinath. You know that? Kshira Kora Gopinath. That is that deity who stole the sweet rice. So what happened? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu visited that temple on his tour, and he told the story, retold the story, old story. Madhavendra Puri was a pure devotee. He just roamed around and just completely absorbed in chanting Hare Krishna. Whenever he was hungry, he went to some householder, oh, you have a bit of chapati, and then he got the chapati. Sometimes he got some milk. He was never staying longer to get some milk, as long as it takes to milk a cow, not longer. Why? Because he didn't want to get involved in gossip. You're staying too long at some place, and It's just talk. So it's very short to get a bit of milk and a chapati. So he was walking around. So he wanted to visit the temple. He thought that deity is famous. They're making the best sweet rice. That fame has been spread all over the region. So if I could taste that sweet rice at that temple of Kora Gopinath, then I could prepare such nice sweet rice for my deity also. Right? It's just like we're going to Radharaman temple in Vrindavan, and this nice prasadam. Oh, how are you doing that? Because with the intention, when I come home, I will offer Nita Sachisunda just some nice prasadam as well. Or Ben, he has eaten somewhere some very nice prasadam, and on Saturday I'll cook this kind of sabji for Nita Sachisunda as well. So they should also enjoy. So that was his thinking. So he came to the temple, and the offering was just going on. Bell ringing, ding, 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 ding. And he thought sweet rice was still on the altar. The Lord hadn't eaten yet. But he thought in his mind, I would like to taste that sweet rice. Not in a selfish way, because I want to offer that sweet rice to my deity also. My personal Gopal. Then he caught himself in that thought. He thought, that's not very nice. That's offensive. I'm thinking of tasting that sweet rice and the Lord hasn't even eaten yet. Therefore, when we come and bring some food stuff, we always keep the plate covered. So that nobody sees it and thinks, oh, what nice, that must taste nice. No. Krishna is eating first. Nobody should think. In particular, the cloth is always a plate. If a dog or any lower animal sees that, they cannot control their mind. People can control their mind. No, I'm not thinking of enjoying that food before the Lord has enjoyed. But animals can control. They're seeing something, they're lusting over it, and then the offering is spoiled. You have to cook again. So, when he caught himself thinking like that, he thought, I'm a big offender. Also, it wasn't because he wanted to enjoy. He just wanted to make some preparation for his Gopinath. So he immediately left the temple. He thought, that's very bad what I have done. He left. And he spent the night somewhere else. In the night, the Puchari had a dream. Said Gopinath appeared in his dream and said, yesterday, my dearmost devotee Madhavendra Puri was here, and he wanted to taste that sweet rice which you cook so nicely for so many years. But he has left before he could taste that sweet rice. Therefore, I have hidden a pot of sweet rice behind my cloth, behind her, for him. So go and get that pot of sweet rice and find Madhavendra Puri immediately and tell him Gopinath has kept that sweet rice for you. Here it is. Wow. He thought, that's an extraordinary dream. That's not just a normal dream. In the middle of the night, he knocked on the altar door, he came in. Normally you don't disturb the deities at night when they're sleeping here. But, that was such a vivid dream. So he came in the deity room, knocked, and he looked behind Gopinath, and there was a pot of sweet rice. Right? Because sweet rice is offered in many pots. And if Krishna wants, afterwards the pots are taken off. If Krishna wants, okay, one of the pots, behind. And the Puchari didn't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 pots I offered her. Now there are 24 only. Did I forget? So Krishna hid it. So he was amazed. in that very night, he took off to find Madhavendra Puri with that clay pot of sweet rice. Clay pot at the time, not stainless steel like we have nowadays. Clay. That were nice times in India, clay pots. They used to do that. I don't know if they still do. Maybe they have plastic cups by now. Plastic everywhere. The potter, he gave a job to the potter. There was a potter, he got paid. Clay pots. And then in Mayapur, when there was a clay pot, and then some pani. And afterwards, there's a certain place, everybody smashes a clay pot down, and the clay pot becomes earth again, and the potter takes earth and makes more pots, and all of that. And they were eating on banana leaves. They probably may still do that. Now it's in Bengal, many bananas. Eating on banana leaves, and it takes the leaves afterwards, together, and there is a wall with bricks, but there's always spaces in between her, and everybody puts in the space, and on the other side is a cow, happily takes a banana leaf. Recycling, the perfection of recycling. He is going through all complicated schemes. That's a very simple life. Banana leaves, the cow eating, and the clay pot goes back to the earth. So he came and asked the people, have you seen that sadhu? And described him. Yes, we have seen. He walked here past. And so eventually he found him. It was just a daybreak. He found Madhavendra Puri, who was sitting down and chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. And he said, my dear sir, he offered, of course, he's full dandavat, sir. Gopinath has sent me. You left before tasting that sweet rice, and he knew you was after that sweet rice. So he sent me, he has kept the pot, and he told him about the dream and everything, and Madhavendra Puri was in full ecstasy. Krishna has brought me sweet rice. So he took the sweet rice and he wrapped the pot up in a cloth. Why he wrapped the pot in a cloth? He smashed it into pieces and wrapped it in a cloth. And every day he took a little bit of that pot. After all, that was Krishna's personally touched that pot. So he ate that like we do in Vrindavan sometimes. We bring some sand from Vrindavan back. And to keep in touch with Vrindavan, every day we eat a little bit, tiny little bit, a few grains of that sand. Special sand. Because in Vrindavan, when we come to Vrindavan, we get some sand on, no, that's not allowed. You roll in the sand, in the dust of Vrindavan. There may just one grain of sand may be there in Vrindavan which has touched Krishna's lotus feet 5,000 years ago. Or the lotus feet of his devotees. Even the devotees of nowadays, sir. That is worshipable. Lord Brahma is praying. What is his prayer? Let me be a blade of grass. Lord Brahma is not praying, let me be a cowherd boy, let me be a gopi, let me be this and that. Let me be a blade of grass. How low can that be? How humble is that? And not a blade of grass in Vrindavan. He said a blade of grass outside of Vrindavan. Why? Because devotees, when they're making parikram, they may step on that blade of grass and bless me with their lotus feet. So that's Lord Brahma's prayer. So Madhavendra Puri, he ate for a long time a little piece of that pot. Of course, then he became, the word spread very quickly, and people gathered around him. But he was such a humble soul. He didn't like that. Suddenly become famous. Oh, here is a sadhu where Gopinath has kept a pot of sweet rice and sent to him. And no, then he quickly left that place. Devotees don't want popularity. They want just humble service. So that is how Krishna has reciprocated with Madhavendra Puri. Of course, these are pure devotees, sir. So Krishna's reciprocation is 100%. We read the other day. For the pure devotees, I am in their heart and they are in my heart. They don't know anything else than me. And Krishna said, I don't know anything else than them. So dear are the pure devotees to Krishna. So dear. And if a pure devotee promises anything, Krishna will fulfill that promise. He will make sure. He may break his own promise, but that promise of his devotee he will fulfill. So, these deities, Shri Nitai, Sachi, Sundar, that's the name of them. Nitai and Sachi Sundar, Lord Chaitanya. They can reciprocate with anybody's prayers. May it be prayers for relief of distress, for this, for that, for money, for whichever is bothering a devotee, doesn't matter. Krishna is happy to reciprocate, but our prayer has to be very sincere, deep in the heart, with tears in the eyes if we can. Not just half-hearted. Yes, I pray to Krishna as a ritual, as a formality. That prayer will not help. If we pray to Krishna as a formality, it has to come fully from the heart. Then Krishna will reciprocate. So, have you ever experienced Krishna reciprocating with you in anything? Ever? You can't remember? I have a beautiful story myself. In Vrindavan, somehow or other, I desired in Krishna Balaram. Have you been Vrindavan? Krishna Balaram Mandir?
I just heard about it.
Huh?
I didn't visit Vrindavan.
You visited?
No,
You didn't.
I didn't.
There is a famous temple with Srila Prabhupada installed, and with Krishna and Balaram there as the main deities in the middle of the altar, and then Radheshyam and Gaunitai. So, evening arti, and many people, they always buy some flower garlands from the shopkeepers, and then they give to the puchari to offer to Krishna. Of course, all these people, I would say all these people, almost all these people, they're also asking Krishna for something. I offer this flower garland, please, Krishna, can you help me in this and this and this and this and that? Most people will like that, which is okay. Krishna says they're Mahatmas, they're pious souls, magnanimous souls. Some may just offer. Those are in the minority who just want to, okay, I buy a flower garland. I don't have any desire, I just want to give Krishna some flower garland. So, and afterwards, after the arti, what they're going to do with the flower garlands? They give the flower garlands to the devotees. Loads of them. So I was always at the altar of Radheshyam, Radha Krishna, on the right side. There is this rail, and you could stand there. And the puchari, because I had the desire, I wanted the garland. Just Mahaprasad, special, from Krishna directly. So, somehow or other, every evening, even though there were hundreds, if not thousands of people, but not hundreds and thousands of garlands, there were a limited number of garlands, somehow or other, without any doing anything special, just standing there, I always got a garland. Every single evening I got the garland. The puchari came and threw a garland over my head. Wow, very nice. And then I carried that around for some time and gave them to someone else. Also, over the head.
I saw some video about this.
Yes?
Yeah,
Yes.
on YouTube.
Yes. That's regularly done. So there are many garlands. Then I thought, will Radharani, she's so beautiful in Vrindavan, Radharani, Radhashyam. She,
I had a dream.
huh?
I had a dream. I have dream of visiting Vrindavan.
Oh, you had dream of visiting Vrindavan? These are not ordinary dreams. Wow. Yes, nice.
One day I will.
Yes, I'm sure you will. If you have the desire, it will happen.
Definitely.
So, I thought to myself, I don't know why, I was doubtful, maybe. Will Radharani reciprocate with me? Yes, I get the garland every night. But there are many garlands, but there's only one flower bouquet. Radharani is holding one bouquet of flowers nicely. One. And that's and everybody is after that bouquet. Personally held by Srimati Radharani. And in the evening then the puchari just threw it far into the crowd. And people jumping for it and tearing it apart, and everybody wanted that. And I have to say, I'm a very bad catcher.
Okay.
Always. Any ball games, I was always a good runner.
People think that now this is blessing for them. For that reason, they are trying to catch these things.
Huh?
People think that these things is blessing for themselves.
Yes,
So for that reason, they are trying to catch.
they catch the one, that Mahaprasad,
Yeah.
which is very special.
Yeah.
Every day, only one bouquet in the evening. That bouquet is held by Radharani all day long, from morning till night. And then the puchari throws it. So I said, well, Srimati Radharani, please, I want your bouquet. I really want your bouquet. And when the puchari threw it, I just jumped like everybody else, and suddenly I have the bouquet in my hand. I couldn't believe it. I had the bouquet in my hand. Of course, others tried to tear it apart. I did not let anybody else. So, but then I felt so bad. I doubted that Radharani would reciprocate. What have I done? I tested Srimati Radharani. We shouldn't do that. But it showed to me how the deities are reciprocating very, very much. In particular Radharani. Since then, whenever I go to Vrindavan, I will always end up on the altar of Radheshyam. And we'll never forget that. Yes, they're very reciprocative.
Yeah.
So why? You pray very hard to these lords. They will reciprocate with your desire too. You just have to pray very hard. Full-heartedly. Chant this on the beach. Chant Hare Krishna mantra. And think of, please, I'm in a terrible situation. Krishna.
I want to ask you, Prabhuji, in my dream, I always saw different. Sometimes I saw Prabhu Hare Krishna. Sometimes I saw Durga Mata, and sometimes I saw Kali Mata, and I just visited different types of temple, and I am doing prayers. So, is it any negative or anything?
Okay, good question. Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, worship me. All these Durga, Kali and so on, they are demigods, devas, right? The example is like Indian Prime Minister Modi. He's a Prime Minister,
Yeah.
he's a top.
Yeah, yeah.
And he has many ministers, transport and environment and this and this and that. So the devas are just like ministers. So if you go directly to the prime minister, then all ministers are automatically agreeing. They're satisfied.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, definitely.
So Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, those who worship the demigods will go to the planets of the demigods. And those who worship me will come to the highest planet, Goloka or Vaikuntha. So it's not the same destination. So we should not worship the demigods separately. Generally, what people worship the demigods for material fulfillment of the material desires. They worship Lakshmi for money. They worship Saraswati for knowledge and so on, right? So Krishna says, no, you come to me. I can fulfill all your desires. But we do respect the demigods. We don't disrespect. Oh, no. No, we respect the demigods. Lord Shiva, for instance. We respect the demigods, but we don't worship them separately.
Yeah.
So respect must be given because the demigods are devotees of Krishna. All of them. Lord Shiva, for instance, we honor Lord Shiva as the greatest Vaishnava. Lord Shiva is the greatest of devotees of Krishna. Sometimes we see Lord Shiva with a mala, right? He's holding a mala. What's he chanting? Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Because, why is he chanting Hare Krishna? Because he's a devotee of Krishna.
Yeah.
The greatest devotee of Krishna. And Shastra says, Vaishnavanam Yata Shambhu. Lord Shiva is the greatest Vaishnava, the greatest worshipper of Vishnu, Krishna. So that is that is Krishna's take on the demigods in Bhagavad Gita and so on. That we respect them, but we don't separately worship them for our desires. If we have material desires, we want to come out of distress, we're inquisitive, we want some money, we should approach Krishna, not the demigods. He can fulfill all our desires.
Yeah, I know that.
Huh?
I know.
Yes? Good. So that is a position of the demigods. Because there are people, they're worshipping the demigods and they will go to the planets of the demigods, higher heavenly planets, which is very nice. The enjoyment in the higher planets is a million times greater than we can even imagine here. But it is a temporary solution. After our pious merits are finished in the heavenly planets, we'll come back to this material world. Rotten place. We have to come back. We cannot stay there. We can go there if we want, and then we have to come back. When our pious, like your bank account is emptied, you need to put some money back in.
Yeah.
It's not just constantly we can take out and out and out. So, although the life expectancy in the higher planets, in the planets of the devas, is 10,000 years, 100,000 years even. Imagine. Oh, how old are you? What's your birthday? Oh, I just had my 100,000th birthday. Here, if we get 100 years, we are very, very old. So here is 10,000, 100,000 years. 100,000 birthday cakes. So, but we have to come back. So that is not a solution. As devotees, we don't want to go to the planets of the demigods. And Krishna says, you worship the demigods, you will go to the planets of the demigods. We don't want that. We want to worship Krishna, we go to Lord Krishna's planet, which is either Vaikuntha, Lord Narayan, or Goloka, Lord Krishna. And there is no coming back there. That's eternal. That is fixed. You don't have to come back. Once you're there, you never come back here. So that's the solution. Any other questions? No? What's your favorite Bhagavad Gita verse?
Favorite one? My most favorite one is...
Huh? Any Bhagavad Gita verse. That's it.
But now I can't remember anything.
Are you reading
But
Bhagavad Gita?
Yeah, but right now my situation was I'm really feeling stressed, depressed.
Yeah, but that is,
my mind was fully
I know,
blocked.
I know. But
But I really
that doesn't help her. Because of this stress, we cannot even think of Krishna.
Yeah. That's
That's-
the problem.
That's a problem. That's a big problem. Huh? Because if we think of Krishna, the distress will go,
Yeah.
right? But we are so much in distress, we cannot think of Krishna. We can pray to Krishna. Krishna, I cannot think of you. I'm so much in distress. Please help me to get out of the distress that I can think of you.
But right now my situation
Yes, it's a fact. If we are in distress, it is very difficult to. It goes around in circles, and the distress.
I just forgot all those things.
Huh?
I just forgot it all those things. I forgot it all the things when I was feeling stressed.
You forgot?
Yeah.
Forgot what?
Forgot all the things like Bhagavad Gita, which part I really like. And sometimes I forgot it Kirtan also.
And you forget to chant Hare Krishna also?
No. It's
No?
I just do it regularly.
Oh, well, that's good. That's your saving grace.
Yeah.
Let's look at the Bhagavad Gita verse. We have spoken so much.
Prabhu, I have to go now.
What about prasadam?
Next day. Because in this way, someone said me about job, so and he gave me time 8:30.
Someone
Yeah.
talking about job?
Not talking, just said me that there are one restaurant, you go and search there.
Someone is offering an interview?
Not offering, I just did one interview and I just worked in this restaurant 4 hours, and after that they just discussing me about my availability and which day I would like to work, and then they didn't call me.
So you want to go back now?
No, I want to go back, not this restaurant, I want to go different restaurant for finding job.
Okay.
Someone said that you just go there and ask them if they have any job, then it will be helpful.
That you have to do.
Yeah.
That is your duty.
Yeah.
Not that should not fill total anxiety. It's just your duty. The anxiety you give, Krishna will deal with it. But you do your duty. You visit so many jobs.
I have to search myself. Then Krishna will help me.
Yes?
If I sit down there and say that Krishna will help me, then it
No.
doesn't make
You have
sense.
to do your part.
Yeah.
Krishna wants you to walk around and look for jobs, and then he will arrange.
Yeah.
And after, if you can,
Yeah.
come back here in before an hour's time,
Yeah.
and we'll keep you some prasadam.
No worries about Krishna.
The prasadam is very special,
I know that.
right?
I know that.
So you getting a little bit of that Mahaprasadam, that will be very beneficial.
I know. But I don't think I will come back before 10 o'clock.
Before
10.
10, no, that's very late, yes.
Yeah.
I can
No,
keep
no
you something
worries,
for
next-
tomorrow,
Yeah. No worries.
even
Next-
just a little crane,
Okay.
right?
Okay. Then tomorrow I will come and give it.
So you give me a call.
Okay.
If I'm there, I might be out, it might not work out.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, anyway, you have been here, thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep
Thank
praying to the Lord.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes.
I can't say it's really peaceful to stay here, and I just feeling now better.
You feel already better?
Yeah.
Yes. Let me know if you get a job,
Yeah.
right?
Definitely. Thank you, Prabhu.
Because I will also pray
Yeah.
to Krishna on your behalf. I will petition Krishna, please. There is a young lady here. She is in very much distress. First of all, take her distress away. Second, arrange a job for her. So you pray, I pray, then let's see Krishna's magic.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. See you next Saturday.
Yeah, yeah.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Shri Shri Nitai Sachi Sundar Ki Jai, Giriraj Govardhan Ki Jai, Gaura Premanandi Hari Hari Bol. Hare Krishna, Jayanti Bai Maharaj. We stop here for tonight. Don't forget the 3rd of August. You come personally here. We have Bhakti Swarup Damodar Goswami Maharaj and Bhakti Govinda Swami Maharaj, two very renowned sannyasis. Don't miss the opportunity. Come to the Hare Krishna Center, 28 Abington Road, on the 3rd of August at 5 o'clock in the evening. So do come and take the blessings of these Maharajas and hear the beautiful pastimes of the Lord and beautiful kirtan with Niramadaji, the famous kirtaniya from Bhaktivedanta Manor. Do come, don't miss a great opportunity of associating with real Vaishnavas, and your life will be successful. So we'll see you and expecting you on 3rd of August at 5 o'clock. Jayanti Pai. Yes? Will you come? Say something. Or put a thumbs up, or hand up, or anything, any sign. Or are you away from your computer and it's just going on in the background and you sitting in the kitchen? Let us know. because there's no sign of life from you. If you are on your computer and you are listening to that, can you give a sign of life? Unmute your microphone or anything. Just show us you are still alive. Nothing. Okay, here we stop the live broadcast for tonight. Thank you very much, anybody who has joined in. And anybody who will join in once it's uploaded on YouTube. All dear devotees who listening on YouTube to that broadcast, we pray for you. We appreciate you. Make sure you follow this channel. Make sure you like, and we'll produce many more very insightful and pure narrations on Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam and Krishna consciousness in general. We will also do a number of shorts from this broadcast tonight. Also, you see any shorts from this channel, do like them, do subscribe, so we can spread the word far and wide. We appreciate you, all of you, who come to that channel. And I know that channel has some millions of views regularly. So we appreciate you, and we beg for Krishna's blessings upon you. Hare Krishna.